Hello, everyone. Name's Lisa. JJ Movie Tea Suggest Game Reviews, everybody, and I want to give you my Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 12 review. This episode's called Postcards from Edge. And here's the thing, everybody. This episode of Vampire Diaries was very interesting. It was a hit and miss. It was the most hit and miss episode of Vampire Diaries this season. Here's the thing. Damon is on a suicidal mission. He's feeding on humans. He's killing Julian's men. He wants to get in fight because he believes he burned Elena's body. And we all know he did not do it. And the writers are not going to reveal. The writers did not reveal the fact that Damon didn't burn Elena or he didn't kill Tyler because, come on, we all know that's not going to happen. But he's going through the spiral session. He believes he killed Elena. He's not telling Stefan what's happening. He's on a fucking suicide mission just to get killed by Julian. Another thing, side note, the fact that Caroline is her twins, her children are basically, they're kind of like Kai in a way. They're siphoning magic also. They're siphoning the vampirism from Caroline, and now she is in danger of losing her life to give birth to those kids. So it's gonna be a lot of pain. Valerie's helping her out, and she's also helping Stefan out with the whole Damon problem. So Valerie's really starting to turn into a great supporting character for this show, and we'll see how her in relationship with Caroline, how they're going to face off, if they're going to be still great friends after this. You know, later on in the near future, we're going to see Valerie with Stefan. So it's going to be quite interesting what's going to happen in this upcoming 3 years. Another thing, a side note, the Huntress basically has returned, and she basically leaves those X marks, and she's been marking all the heretics and how she's going to get them. Bonnie, Nora, Mary Louise decide to hunt her down and get rid of her. They finally land her in an insane asylum. Is that foreshadowing that Bonnie might go to that insane asylum? But we don't know that yet. And this Huntress acts all denial and all that shit, and she tries to kill Bonnie. Enzo saves her. Yes, Enzo, the one who was captured by some renegade humans, saves Bonnie. And then he tells Bonnie to go get Mary Louise in order to hide the body with a cloaking spell. And Mary Louise and Nora, they're basically getting back together. Mary Louise sorry that she picked Julian over Nora and wish things could go back, which kind of redundant at the fact that, okay, so Lily died for nothing. You chose Julian, but now you don't choose him no more after 3 months. Fuck you, Nora. Mary Louise. I like Nora. Nora was a cool character. Or am I mixing it around? The brunette one I like. The blonde one I do not. But I get confused on the name. But I'm pretty sure Nora's the brunette one. But also, the fact, another thing, they didn't show Tyler, and I was kind of concerned that is he dead or not, but I don't think he is. I sincerely doubt he's dead. There would have been a whole big issue over the internet, and specifically, probably more than likely he's still alive, and all that Damon was hallucinating with that little shot, that dart that Damon got injected with. Another thing, Stefan was pissed at Damon for revealing that he burned Elena's body, and then Damon's like, come on, tell me how you never leave my side, tell me all this stuff, just tell me. He ain't gonna shut off his humanity, he wants to feel every single painful moment of what he did to Elena. Stefan is so pissed, not at Damon, but he blames Julian for everything, and at the end he kills Julian with Valerie's help. Valerie cloaked Stefan and Julian in a bar, and basically Julian's vampire buddies did not see it, and voila, Julian's dead. I expect a more fashionable exit for Julian. There's something that should have been much more vengeful. I'm glad that Stefan and Valerie got revenge for the murder of their child, so I wanted those two to kill him, but in a way it should have been probably much better, the killing of Julian. Should have been a lot better, but overall, not that satisfied with Julian's death. Also, Enzo used that X marks to basically locate, to bring all those heretics so they could lead him to the Huntress, because here's the thing, that lady, the Huntress, Enzo killed her. He burned her body, that she's reborn, and she looks kind of like Elena. So in the next upcoming episodes, we learn a lot about the Huntress, and her name is Reina Cruz. She's immortal. She's immortal. She's a vampire hunter, and she's made the Phoenix Stone. She's the one that hunted Julian and so many others. And yeah, she's back, and she wants a Fury of Vengeance, so more than likely she'll help with, and we see Dreers in the Fair that Matt's helping her stop all the freaking vampires. And here's the thing, people who hate Matt, I don't understand Like, oh, Matt turned on his friends and all this stuff. Here's the thing. So many civilians have been killed in the Vampire Diaries. I mean, we love our characters. They're vampires and all that stuff, but they are monsters. They kill when they want to and when they're sad or depressed. Look at Damon this episode. He killed an innocent man who was driving. Granted, was the man the greatest guy in the world? Who knows? But still, Damon killed a person. Another innocent victim. Why isn't Matt allowed to be angry about all the shows? Shouldn't we be angry if we see a human get killed? No, we just see like, oh, poor Damon, his feelings are hurt. No, it doesn't give him a free pass to murder someone. And the fact that he did it was just bad. And the fact that people hate Matt because he's going against his so-called friends, even though his friends are his friends, but they are murdering psychopaths. Just the same reason why Lark don't live in Mystic Falls. He don't want his twins around all this vampire nonsense because we all know vampires are no good. Unless they're our favorite characters, we don't. They are evil beings. We wouldn't want if these vampires actually did exist. We would hate these son of a bitches. We wouldn't want them anywhere near us. We want them dead. And that's the simple truth. We do not like we do not like monsters that hurt people we love. Of course we're gonna rebel. Of course we're gonna stand up. So people hate Matt. Stop hating on Matt. Just please stop it because to me he's a great character. I like him a lot better than Tyler, Jeremy, and so many other characters. I'm starting to even like him better than Laurie. Matt might make the top 10 this year. So, yeah. Overall, for this episode of Vampire Diaries, they had a lot of good moments, especially with the Huntress, Raina Cruz. But I'm looking forward to the next episode. Even though they had wrapped up the Julian arc, I'd say they should have saved it for like 2 more episodes and something to do with Julian to face his vampire army. Something like that. But we all know probably the Huntress is going to go to Mystic Falls and eliminate all those vampires. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting episode for the Vampire Diaries. And yeah, I can't wait to check out the next episode. Sorry if I said the originals. But yeah, for the Vampire Diaries, pretty good episode. Pretty solid episode, but one hit and miss. I did not enjoy Julian's death that much. So Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 12, Postcards from the Edge is actually a pretty dang okay to good episode. So yeah, everyone named Lee signing off from with everybody. Bye.